Star Trek has had a lot of ups and downs throughout its 60-year history, and the latest made-for-TV movie, Section 31, might, very sadly, set a new low for the franchise. The mysterious Section 31 has a new mission, and they need the assistance of Philippa Georgiou to accomplish it. What follows is an action-packed film with moments of generic spy cliches and some predictable twists and turns suitable to those genres. I don't like being overly negative about movies or shows. People made them with good intentions and nobody wants to make a bad movie. However, there's little redeemable about Star Trek Section 31. Michelle Yeoh is the standout. She continues to have a lot of fun playing a cool, badass character, and she's given the most to work with in the film. The rest of the cast are made up of generic, bland stereotypes, and while the cast isn't bad, they simply don't get anything good to work with. They're uninteresting, unlikable, and at times just plain annoying. Section 31 is an attempt to create a new type of Star Trek adventure, and it simply doesn't work. The film tries to be edgy and dark, a more adult and mature Star Trek, but its low budget and poor script doesn't support any of it. In fact, much of the film is made up of flashy lights, loud noises, generic action, and dated humour. It's a Star Trek film that doesn't look or feel like anything Star Trek, and that's the biggest problem. The film is awkwardly assembled. The sets are tight and uninspired, with overly dark lighting and reliance on lens flare making almost every location appear dingy and unattractive to the eye. Perhaps to disguise the low budget. The score and music attempts to insert pop and rock songs into Star Trek, and they feel very out of place. The editing tries to compensate for a lack of genuine excitement and thrills by constantly cutting to and from characters in an overly fast way. Its direction and camera work are also very wobbly, with too much motion and handheld shots. It's an occasionally disorientating viewing experience and never a good time. Star Trek Section 31 is sadly not a good film, and I don't recommend it to anyone, not even the most die-hard of Star Trek fans. Its biggest mistake is that in every possible way it tries to not be a Star Trek movie. It's trying to subvert when instead it should embrace. Michelle Yeoh is watchable and engaging, but everything around her is bland, uninspired, and poorly realised.